Hi guys, welcome to Divine and Conquer Sacred World. This is a 5th edition game based on the Pathfinder Interseas using the Greyhawk Pantheon, a little bit Tal'Dorei, Innistrad, Ravnica, all wrapped into one campaign. Starting to sprinkle some homebrew stuff as well. Not that there wasn't already, but official homebrew stuff for Divine and Conquer maybe next year. But yes, just letting you guys know that Kelsey will not be joining us tonight. She's has some family stuff that she's taking care of, and Coleton will join us as soon as he can, because half of our crew decided that well, not they, the internet has decided that it just did not want to work simultaneously. Houston has no internet apparently.
Houston,
so
we have a problem.
right, exactly. So yeah, so welcome to our little stream. I'm gonna go through some quick announcements. Intro ourselves, get into character, and traverse the Underdark. I'm very excited. First of all, does anyone have any specific announcements or anything along those lines that we haven't addressed in the us chaotically trying to get each other online? Pausing for words. Okay, cool. If not, first of all, I want to let you guys know that we do have some nice little merch. The info is down below. T-shirts and flags and posters and cups and yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. It's amazing. Look at that Sea Devil's flag. Beautiful. Our friends at I'm like going through a script in my head. Our friends at Talent Club, which make amazing dice and dice vaults and dice trays, dice towers now, which are pretty cool.
Coasters.
Coasters. Yeah, coasters. The info is down below for their Etsy. If you use the code Divine Conquer, you get 10% off, which is amazing. The Alistair Project, bro. Do you want to talk about that, bro?
Yeah, bro. I can totally talk about that. Hey, what's up? I'm Vic, and I am the writer for the Alistair comic, and we are now like less than a month away from our super awesome Alistair one-shot that we're going to be running on August the 3rd. So if you don't know what Alistair is, you should totally check it out. We got a link down below to our Patreon. We actually just posted something today for our wonderful patrons. For our patrons that are the devil tier and up, you got a special character bio from one of the characters that will be appearing in the comic. So
I actually read that this morning.
Good.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, so you get a character bio with lots of fun information about that character that will be appearing. Anyone and it's from devil tier and up. Our lowest tier is the bro tier, which is just for $1 a month, and that gives you early access to our comics and our works in progresses that you get to see all on our wonderful Alistair Discord that you'll get access to when you subscribe to us. So, yeah, check us out. We'll be launching soon. We're super excited about it, and I'm even more excited about getting to actually play West and Alistair in a crazy campaign.
Jeez, that's gonna be.
I am excited for how this is going to go.
It's going to be
excited for that interaction.
I have a couple of characters that I can't wait to roleplay. I am quite excited. No. Yeah. So
did I write it?
What?
Write any of them?
Oh, You'll see.
We'll see. August 3.
Yeah. Oh, just so you know, because that date does kind of conflict with some of. It shouldn't be on any of the. All the official calendars should have it updated, but just as a forewarning for advance, it would be Horde of the Dragon Queen, then it would be the Alistair one shot, no podcasts, and then Horde, and then podcast as normal. So, but the calendars have that already there, so just stay up to date with those calendars. Yeah. Well, I believe that's all the announcements we have. Let's intro ourselves. Hi guys.
Who are you right now?
I am. Oh no, maybe somebody that you guys will get to meet, and I'm still working on the voice. I don't know.
Oh no.
I'm Jesus. I'll be y'all's dungeon master for tonight's game. Down below we have a Jeremiah. Who shall you be playing?
Who is actually not Lee? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
Dude, we were just talking about this on Monday. You're already having an identity crisis.
it's true.
Hello, my name is Jeremiah, and look, I've totally had that the whole time. My name is Rognarv Full Metal, and he is very hurt and blinking red. Oh yeah, Bram. She's very
Braum.
important.
Braum is best.
Yeah.
And then we have the best is the boys.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your boy, Vic, and I'm going to be playing West, who is the human barbarian.
Oh, look at that. The human barbarian.
Yeah, barbarian / warlock, because
Yes.
things get complicated sometimes.
Yeah, they do. They do. And next, we have visual. Yay. Also Jeremiah. Now I have a Jeremiah. What is happening?
No, I had to restart. Yeah, something.
Okay.
happened.
Well, Jeremiah, you are frozen. The most beautiful smile, and I'm gonna keep it. Oh man, I miss that smile. Next to Vic, we have the father, Dickie. Who are you playing tonight?
I'm Dickie. I play Orcdeath the Mighty, Dwarven Fighter. Pissed off tech computer guy right now but he needs a drink real bad.
I feel all those things.
Technology is pain.
Yeah, technology. Beauty is pain.
He's
Technology.
fixing to put his axe on the computer.
Oh. Orcdeath check support.
That would be Orcdeath tech support. You definitely don't want that.
Another cartoon in the making.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. And Tabby, who shall you be playing?
Hey guys, I'm Tabatha. I will be playing Cole, the Tiefling Cleric. Fun fact about Cole. He tried to grow a beard once.
Just one, one.
One.
Funny. That's funny.
He tried it
That's really
once.
funny.
It didn't work.
And again, Kelsey, our bard, will not be here, and will be managed by one of us. And Coleton, our playing Ariell, our angel paladin of Palor, will join us as soon as the internet allows him to. But without further ado, let's roll that intro.
As soon as Paylor.
Hello, guys. So,
Hello.
to refresh. Refresh? Yeah, to recap what happened last time. Our Elysian Vagabonds and our Bag of Beans had a quite epic of a fight and ingeniously defeated the King of the Fire Giants, the Smith named Zordazu, with a well-placed axe at the correct time, having some odd effects on your blade, Orcdeath, having a goldish sheen through it and new gems appearing throughout the axe, noting earlier in the fight that Zordazu was interested in your axe and either wanted it with you alive or dead, did not matter to him, but apparently this axe was something that a kingsmaker, as he said. Defeating the fire giant unfortunately did have some consequences, as Ariell and a new compatriot that you guys just met, with some odd ties to what you believe to be for West and for Reefer, unfortunately also passing the fight. Well, with Zordazu defeated, we'll see what happens next. And an additional thing, just because Laz is not here, Laz does currently have a letter from Ariell to a person named Zigmo, which in this writing honored or not, it does state that 4/7 of all treasure shall be going to Ariell, therefore in death goes to Zigma. But with odd visions and fallen comrades, we're going to just place ourselves back where we were last time. There's a little bit of jarring music. I need to move you guys to the map. I have too many maps here, apparently. So, just in case there's anything else that needs to be done or said, we're still here. Zordazu fallen, his armor exploding, and this ravenous fire throughout this this tower that has been molded and if I may say, even terraformed to fit Zordazu's needs. As the lava river is flowing oddly up to this tower, and you still hear just the lava just roll throughout. With him fallen, you see the flames, literal flames in his eyes and in the back of his mouth and his throat, completely gone. As all his armor just cools immediately, his hammer darkens completely, and it almost feels like a. Actually, no, roll me perception.
Ooh, yay.
Sure.
Those are yours.
18 for Rognarv.
All right, yeah, you see it.
Okay,
Wow.
16 plus 9 for Cole.
Okay.
West has a 14 and Laz has like a plus a million if I recall.
11, I think.
God damn, plus 11. That's a 23.
Okay.
25
What are we rolling for?
Ooh, Ariell. Roll me
Hello.
perception.
All right. Yeah, I'm on my phone right now until I
Understood.
reboot the Wi-Fi here.
Understood.
Welcome to
Understood.
my life.
Let's see.
So far,
that's
everybody's
going
seeing
to
this.
21.
21. Okay. You actually see the armor that Zordazu has cave into its own body as the weight just like everything. Rognarv, you maybe roll me a Arcana check because of your class. As the hammer itself that he had, his warhammer, you see it as the bone just breaks and just the weight of the hammer. And you all start hearing the towers just huge pieces of metal from the outside. It almost sounds like it's falling, and the tower itself just feels like it moved to the left a couple of degrees. What did you get, Rognarv, on your Arcana check?
25. 17 plus.
It's very uncommon, and only artificers of a certain master class can achieve this. That once the art and love that artificers put into their craft, you're literally putting part of yourself in there. Not one magic item will be the same as another one. That's why they're so rare.
Yeah.
And some as powerful, apparently, as Zordazu, from what you're noticing, when it dies, its weapons, its armor, its rings, necklaces, anything that it has enchanted dies with him.
Well, it's the same for all artificers, to tell you the truth. If the artificer dies, the magic item dies with him.
For the class, yes.
Yes, for the artificers, yes.
Yes, but there are other artificers that make magic weapons that if they die, like Wes's hammer, the magic will still be enchanted.
Aside from Zordazu, how does, like, I guess, does anything, like, different happen, like, with the magma inside of the...
It's still rolling. It's still blazing in here. The temperatures are extremely unbearable.
Okay. Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
It's just oh yeah, Brum is going ding 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 ding. Just so you know, that's his warning that I'm very low health. That
As you-
with that
Mhm.
on that note, I will cast Cure Wounds on myself.
As you cast Cure Wounds on yourself, and you still see the
Level.
embers and the stone that laid Ariell waste and destroyed half of his body, just still burning the his leather.
Jeez.
And
This must have
the scorch marks of the firestorm that hits, all the different spells that have been affecting. You see the walls not have a clean sheen on them anymore, and have the siege marks and scorch marks all over the place, as though there was some odd enchantments within the tower itself, just to keep it looking somewhat pristine. And as you're looking around and seconds and minutes go by, it almost looks like the tower itself is taking wounds or some sort of effect.
Also, I will also, if it's okay, I would also want to take a potion of greater healing
Yeah, you absolutely can.
because I didn't even get close to half my HP. Oh, that's pretty good.
Because I'm looking and I don't see Laz on the map.
What? Well, that's a interesting thing. Kelsey, just because you're not here does not mean that your character is also not here. Let
She
me go
probably
get
dropped invisibility and yeeted.
let me get the mini for you. So, Elysian Vagabonds, what do we do?
Oh god.
Oh, I'm still bloodied.
West is just gonna like, I guess, look at the fire giant and just, I guess, look to everyone else like,
Oh.
so that's it, right? It's
Soul's
always
going over to the fire giant, going over to Zordazu and
Mhm.
gentle repose.
You already cast that last time, just so you know. Oh, there's Laz.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
you did.
What?
I'm like,
You did.
Brum,
I
double
just
stop.
wanted to make sure I couldn't remember if I could or not.
Yeah. So that's it, right? We're done. We can leave now. We can take what's her name out of here.
You just see that Laz is walking away from the situation,
Okay.
not looking towards Ariell at all.
Cole's looking over to Ariell. Aside from the part of his body that's, again, this sounds really morbid, aside from the body that is, like, under the, like, flames, is there any part of him that's exposed that's not on fire?
For Ariell,
Yeah.
probably from his shin down would be not on fire.
Oof.
Everything else is from his pectoral minor, from the bottom of his chest up, is completely smushed,
Yikes.
and then everything else is catching on fire. It is on fire and it's continuously spreading throughout.
Okay.
If you guys remember, the stones that Zordazu was throwing at you guys literally came from the lava itself.
Mhm.
It just doesn't feel comfortable with just leaving him like that, but it's
Okay.
like there's not much we can do. There's not much I can do for him.
Looking,
I mean,
I wanna
He's
do
pretty
an
fucking
investigation.
dead. This West being completely candid in the moment.
I get that, West.
So what?
It's just Cole's just gonna be really quiet.
Like, can you fix him? Can you do that? Like,
Issue like one, I need components.
okay, what do you need?
It's like, okay, West, there's a giant flaming fucking rock.
I can move it. I'll move it.
It's like West's body's too damaged for me to do anything.
Hearing that,
So,
Ariell's gonna turn around and say, "What about Rifanis?"
what about her? We just left her over by the entrance, right?
Her body is mostly intact.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Again, I can do something.
She
But-
fell to Zordazu as well.
I need components to do so. Like
Then let's-
diamond.
Okay, what the fuck do you need? Can I have like an actual itemized list instead of you repeating to me all the time that you need stuff, Cole?
Cole just like standing there like,
Well, Vest is actually visibly pissed right now. He finds out that Raphanos is dead. He's fucking Ariell's dead. He's pissed as hell right now.
I need 500 gold pieces worth of diamond to be able to bring someone back from the dead.
West is going to go into his bag
Yeah, I go into
and
my
grab
bag.
the sack that Aurea gave him. Which I'm pretty sure she would have written a nice little note on it saying how much West is gonna fucking forget.
It's like and I want to say like,
To whomever gets this, because West handed it to them.
it's like, perhaps may this help you guys on your journey. Literally in her fine
Oh
handwriting.
my goodness.
I'll pull out a diamond from my bag as well. It's worth 100 gold pieces, but that's as much as Ariell has on him for diamond components, and he'll kind of hand that to Cole. And as I do that, I'm going to actually fly off to go grab Raphanos' body and bring her back over towards the party.
All right, as you do so.
Why don't we just go there?
By the time you're saying that, Ariel's already
Yeah,
Rock,
flying.
I'm fucking tired.
Active.
God damn it.
a couple seconds later. You just see him gently get on his knee and as delicately as he can, taking longer than it should, in a couple extra seconds, he just put her body down and with as much respect as he can, placing her
West is just gonna sit on the ground where it's not on fire.
Yeah, Cole just like
Yeah, I'm
holding
gonna move over
holding
here.
the diamond that Ariell gave him, and it's like, right. So I just need 400 more gold pieces.
I'm
worth of diamond.
handing you the sack.
And then Cole opening it and just seeing all this diamond dust, just like, okay.
Don't ask.
My mom packed my bag before I left.
Oh my heart. Anyways,
um,
I'm sure he would be able to figure the 400.
Do you have that?
Yes, I
Okay.
have. I literally have a bag of 1,000 gold.
I think as it was, Aurea had gotten it for the gate
Yeah,
Mhm.
thing,
and then
but
she.
then I pulled out, I got the scroll.
Yeah,
So that kind of negated the need for the components.
yeah. So
Okay.
she. Yeah, so she gave the diamond dust to West before he left Bangwood.
Which, yeah, diamond dust is specifically meant for components for most magic.
Yeah.
I have a while that's going on, I'm just gonna mend Rognarv because she's hurt too.
Okay, so
Even though I'm still bleeding.
there's a very important thing that I have to look up.
I'm looking at Raise Dead. That is the spell.
Okay.
Not
How much diamond do you have? 1,000, you said? As
Uh,
everyone went blank for me. Oh, that's all right. Whatever. We can still hear you. We'll continue on with this.
So
Yes, I have 1,000 gold pieces worth.
Ariell gave Cole 100 gold piece worth piece of diamond.
I
And then-
think, if I am not mistaken, and I believe some of it was used for greater restoration, or if not, then that's
So
fine.
originally Aurea had 2,000.
There we go. That makes sense. Okay,
There was
cool.
1,000
Get 5,000.
so that was left, and she gave that to Wes.
All right, cool. So Ray's dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you have the spell prepared?
Yes, I do.
Okay. It's an hour casting time. Are you guys gonna do it here?
Does the tower still feel like it's shaking?
Roll me perception.
Wait,
Cole will mention I would rather do this not.
That is a
Yeah.
dirty 20.
Woo!
They're very minute instances of it shaking, and you notice it when you were flying. How your good flyer. And as you were flying, you visibly saw things kind of moving and tilting from your perspective above. So it is still technically moving.
Yeah, don't like that. Yeah, I'll suggest to the party, perhaps we should look around this room as quickly as possible to see if there's anything we need for our future endeavors, and then get out of this tower as quickly as we can.
Yeah. I figure we can, let's just do that.
Okay, so
I'm gonna- Yeah, because what I wanted to do a while ago was investigate this area, basically, where
roll me an
he was,
investigation.
like,
Forge.
where he was forging and shit.
Rognarv
So-
want to take notes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll me an investigation.
You're pulling out your notebook like, yes.
Not 20.
Nat
Oh my
20?
god, Rognarv!
Nice.
24 total.
Okay.
Here, I'll move myself over there.
As
And
you,
Bravo.
as you are investigating and moving throughout, you find that his anvil is extremely mundane, really small for something of his caliber and size. No forge, so when you're looking around, he literally was just using the lava to bend the steel or metal or anything that he needed. And as you're moving throughout and looking, he had no tools. He had nothing. The only thing that you can conclude is that he was probably using his life force to mold these things.
Well,
That might be why his armor, his hammer, everything on him was so reactive to your specific and individual assaults.
Okay.
It also might be why the tower itself was so pinpoint on attacking you guys in specific areas and attacking almost intelligently. That's gonna take you a couple of minutes, probably on like 20 minutes or so of looking throughout and stumbling of answering and pondering within your head. As
Is
Rognarv-
is the hammer that he's using to what's this? To smith there?
no,
Is it too big or something? No. Okay.
no, you don't see any tools.
Okay.
The only weapon that you see on him is the hammer that he has on him at the moment. That with its own weight, cracked and broke the thick bone of a fire giant.
Okay.
Um,
So nothing. Nothing.
well, you learned a lot, but nothing physical.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you guys? What are you guys doing in those 20-ish minutes? That I'll say that Rognarv was probably doing that in the entire time that you guys were dividing up the diamond and conversing amongst each other about how to successfully cast this spell.
yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Cole would want to go across the way too and just like look around.
Sure.
West is just gonna take a
roll
moment
perception.
to sit on the ground. Perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
fly
well-
around, kind of look for
Okay.
things. Is there anything on this island right here?
That's where the hammer was, just sitting.
Okay, where it was.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna fly to the other side, over in this area, top of the map.
Okay. Rolling
the
perception. for that?
23.
Just
Oh,
kind of look and see if there's anything worth bringing back with us, as kind of quickly.
Okay, understood. 23.
Yeah.
As you're
17.
looking, 17. Okay, and you said you were in the air.
Yes.
Okay. As you guys are looking, you don't see. You're very confused and pondering of almost no physical materials laid here. It's very empty. It really looks like whatever he was crafting just got placed on himself. There are slight little tools on his belt, but they look like they're extremely thick and dull now, as though it lost its sheen that it once had when it was fighting. Cole, As you're looking around and you don't see anything, and Ariell, you see nothing that'd be worth your attention to bring back with you, as though there isn't anything to bring back. As Cole, as you're looking up and noticing Ariell's flight pattern, you get fixated on a spot in the ceiling. And you do notice that straight above this location, all the way at the top, you do see a square ridge all the way at the top.
A square what?
Like an opening, like something that could be opened, all the way at the top.
Cole will mention that to Ariell, since Ariell's flying in the air.
I will check it out.
Okay.
And also, during this time, I forgot to mention, I also want to cast Locate Object, looking for that specific item of mine.
You
Or
don't
just-
find anything.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
You have a very, very high and good. You know that you're probably way too far away from that location in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't sense anything. The Underdark is weird and spreads throughout, so it's still a good chance. But yes, Cole, sorry.
This is and that's directly above us.
Yes, specifically dead in the center of the map, just all the way at the top of the tower.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't directly above us, because if that was the case, Cole was going to tell Rognarv to come back over across the other way, just in case.
Oh yeah, understood. And as you go above, it doesn't have a handle or anything, but you do see a steel grid, and as something that this is definitely a first, as this steel grid starts slowly churning wood and just spreading throughout, almost though like the wood is like almost like an illusion slightly going away, but going from steel to wood.
That's interesting. I'm gonna push on it and try to see if I can move it.
Roll me a strength.
That's actually dirty 20 again.
Okay. As you do, it's kind of hard. It's kind of start putting your shoulder into it in odd flight patterns. You kind of swing down, and it goes as you kind of ram above. And when you do, you break some of the wood splinters, and you still see that metal starts ting 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 hitting onto the surface of where you are at the moment. And then you see these metal shards also start turning into wood. And when you fly above, you are above the tower.
Oh, so
In the
it's
spot
also-
where those two Ettins were before you pushed them down.
Yeah. When I'm out there, do I see the undead? Yeah. I need to see. I don't want to like bring everyone out there and then we get absolutely destroyed.
Roll perception.
Fight. That is a 13 plus 5, so 18.
18. As you look around, you don't see the dreadnought. You see a couple of Ettins running. You see what looks like to be some of the Durgar in their large form currently pulling boulders on top of some of the fire giants. And what you see is giants being tied with boulders and being casted into the magma or the lava and kind of sinking down, as you're noticing that the fire doesn't or the lava affect them at all. But the weight and the viscosity of the flow definitely will impede them. So at the moment, it kind of looks like they're taking over back their city, and they're just at the cusp of finishing what they're doing.
Awesome.
Hey,
You guys were here for going on 2 days now.
Yeah, I would relay that down to everyone else. I just kind of poke my head through and just yell out to them.
Okay, as you guys all hear that from Ariell.
Sad face.
Womp womp.
Well, like, so are we gonna do that? Are you gonna do that spell here, or do we need to leave?
I'd rather us go back down. Not
How
around
long
back
do you
up.
need? Like, how long do? What's the urgency? Like,
Well,
how soon do you
So-
need to cast it?
this is the thing, Jesus, because from what I'm understanding, since she's not turning undead, I'm assuming this is the type of a gentle repose that was somehow casted on.
That's what you. Roll me Arcana.
It's just odd. Okay.
Surprise. Yeah, Paylor is
16
going to
plus
be
9, 25.
Paylor is going to be really frustrated with Ariell after I did that prayer and asked him to guide her, and he's like, "Yes,
Son.
she will be accepted at the gates." And then, like, right when she walks through, like, "Oh, hey,"
Whoop.
she's gone.
Just
Zoop. Gone.
Because I just have a question, because I know General Pose says that it extends Raised Dead, but Raised Dead, it says it has to be like 10 days, so I guess that's DM discretion on like how much longer of an extension it would give
From
someone.
your knowledge and looking through your text and trying to see the fine print of your spells and analyzing exactly what to be doing, you feel that something similar to that might have been casted on her. How long ago was it casted on her? You have no idea. Because she definitely did not turn.
Okay.
And you're also noting that she had an entire floor, apparently, to her. That the Durgar thought they were quote-unquote pets, but it was only one person.
Yeah.
And this person was the only one that the fire giant deemed worthy for her smithing as well.
Yeah, that's interesting. But again, I guess my next question again is, as with gentle repose or anything like that being cast, this just being for future reference, how long of an extension would you say it would give on Raised Dead?
It depends on how long it was casted.
Okay.
Did get a 25.
All it does is it says it just gives an extension on Raised Dead, and I don't.
Depending on the caster, depending on how strong they are, and how long it was, it could be anywhere between a day to 100 days.
Okay.
So
I'm just curious.
There's a lot of factors into that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Cole's just looking a lot, tired. Just, shall we head back downstairs and I can get ready to perform this?
Sure. You didn't answer my question, but sure. Let's do it.
What question, Wes?
West was asking what the urgency of needing to cast a spell was, and you never gave him an answer, so...
Well, I guess with what he needs now, normally it would take 10 days.
Okay. I appreciate the answer, and he's gonna just grab the body and start walking.
Okay.
Just kind of passing Laz for a moment, putting his hand on her shoulder, and then just continuing.
As soon as you place your hand on her, she kind of just walks away.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly back down and pull out one of my empty bottles, and I'm going to, it's as gruesome as it sounds, I'm going to find a piece of Ariell that would fit in it and put it in the bottle, and then kind of wrap the bottle up in a towel and put it in my backpack to bring it with me.
Any specific place of body that you're looking for? Finger or...
Probably a finger, something small.
I will say that you are able to manage to do that. It takes a little bit of gore to do so, and you do get dirty, but you are able to get a finger from Ariell.
Lean.
All right.
Gross.
I'm not telling Laz about that either, because that'd be...
I assumed you guys were doing that when everybody was walking away.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
And I think that would traumatize everyone.
As the finger gets broken and the bone gets snapped, and you kind of ridge here and cut slightly around the skin just to break the finger and put it in the bottle. Put your bag in, wrap it around, and...
That's so nasty.
In all fairness, looking at her passive perception...
from your perspective, Ariell, she did not notice.
Okay.
Hey, did Cole notice?
What's Cole's passive perception?
Cole's passive perception is 17.
Nope.
The thing is, we're all the way here, though. That's the thing, too.
Yeah. Y'all ain't even there. Y'all are
And
walking
then I'll just
back.
kind of follow everyone else out of the building, I guess.
And yeah,
As soon as you guys
After that,
get
I'll-
to the Rognar.
no, I was saying basically if I didn't find anything in there physically,
Yeah.
then I'll just leave. Though I did gain some knowledge.
You guys get to knowledge, and you raided the third floor exceptionally well,
Mhm.
which had a lot of stuff. As you guys go back down to the stairs to the third floor, past to the second, there's still technically a horde of undead trapped around. As you guys make a break for it and run, leaping over obstacles, breaking through some wooden chairs, throwing obstacles at the zombies to just give you that leeway. Start running down the stairs before they're able to get to you, and you emerge outside. Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought there was gonna be something wrong there because I was gonna do something to clear the whole room.
If you want to, what do you do?
Damn it.
Gatling gun.
If you want to.
God.
If you want to, as soon as Rognarv throws a couple arrows, just arrows start flying off everywhere, giving you guys the edge you need to escape.
Once we close that door from there, I'm just gonna flip a finger and then keep moving. Are we going to the first floor at all? To that place where there's food and armor and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Don't
would
worry,
suggest
you guys
we
gotta-
at least
Because if we go there, basically,
Mm-hmm.
no, I just kind of want to mark that on my head, basically, so I can tell the Duragar, like, hey, your weapons of armor.
But by the time that you guys are there, the Durgar are already taking the
Okay,
food out.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have been in there for a while, and you guys know that they've been they've been active. They haven't just let you guys do the whole thing. So as you guys go into the room, you see half of it empty, and the Durgar kind of come in with the javelin, about to throw it at you. Oh, looks like you are alive and you succeeded. Good. Help with this.
Ram
And,
is still ditong.
As after a couple of minutes, and you see a plethora of Duragar outside, chain passing food and passing the water. You see a Duragar woman just kind of like organizing things and taking notations. As you see a couple of other people running out with armor and starting to like pass out things around, seeing what fits, what doesn't fit. And you are approached by the first Duragar that you guys encountered that initially offered this exchange. As I go, well, you guys did well. I will let you know that you have our respect. And kind of looks towards Rafina-san, your hands out, Ariell. Pity. But a deal is a deal. After the fight, I'm afraid that our numbers did dwindle. You will have our 13 best warriors aligned with you. And then as he kind of like tinks on one, as the kid was running by with the shield, with some of the best armor. And then kind of points towards Ruffinus that she made.
Oh.
Well,
Armor?
I'll kind of reach out to shake his hand.
As he shakes yours, kind of like pulls you in a little bit closer. An unusual jerk. Tonight, you rest. Drink with us. You've earned it. And then let's go.
Cole just being like, I'm not going to party.
I
Suit
will.
yourself.
But I want to now go back to the house that we were at.
Sure.
If that's, and see if the that woman will uphold her word that she would free the slave to us if we defeated Zordazu.
As you come out and you see that once you reach her and what you assume to be another male figure within that household arguing and fighting amongst each other as they kind of close the door, even though it's still broken and smashing. You can still see them getting physical and fighting over the conversation. As she kind of approaches, opens the door. Fine. You may take the slave. I'll find another one later. And then you hear the Durgar, the male inside, in very broken common. Thank you. And then as the door closes and you see that she kind of throws the guy out, this and he is bones.
Yeah.
No meat on this man as he kind of just shakes, and you hear the chains shake as he's not looking anywhere above like your neckline. And as soon as the door closes, you see as the woman kind of grabs a knife and just throws it at the Durgar male, and it lands right in his throat and he falls. And then you hear and
All right.
Damn.
Well, that's
I guess
we're in Durgar territory.
Underdog, man.
I guess kind of rewind back to when we
this was Ariell's doing thing.
See
Before
that,
we jump to somebody else, Ariell, just to like conclude this little chapter.
Yep.
As the man is shaking and kind of just not looking you directly in the eye at all. Like you see that he's very curious, and like he keeps looking up to get a feel of your clothing, maybe your manner, but he's definitely terrified. Your passive insight is easily he's out of sheer fear and
I'll tell him to stand up. I'll put my winter cloak kind of around him, and then tell him to follow me, and I will go back to the rest of the party. Since it's going to take Cole a while to even do the spell, I would be doing this kind of as Cole's preparing.
As you see the man as he stands up, still looking down, and he responds in what languages do you know?
I know Common, Elven, Celestial, Infernal.
Okay. You've heard Orcdeath and Rognarv speak this, so you're thinking it's Dwarven. Then
If I don't understand, I would cast tongues.
Okay. After the couple of words in, he is speaking a pretty broken Dwarven. With tongues, you can understand that his first language is obviously common, but he's speaking Dwarven almost in like a reflexive manner. He says, "Yes, master."
This poor guy.
God.
This is gonna take some time.
And that once you put the cloak on him, he's just flinches and kind of like touches the softness of the clothing and kind of looks very confused. And you roll me a sense motive insight. Sorry, old skills.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah.
Insight is a +5 as well. That is a 22.
22. As he looks you in the eye and just thank you. You get the feeling that that's not only is just the first in a long time. Looking by the age of the man, he's in his probably with the condition that he's in. You're judging 40s to late 50s, around that gap, depending on just how beat up and malnourished he is.
Okay.
But you're also getting that him doing that took a lot of courage for him just to look you in the eye. And then he walks to your pace about a foot or two behind.
Yeah, and as we're walking, probably after like 15 seconds, I'll just say, "You have no master," and just keep going towards the party. As
you see he kind of just stops for a second, kind of stands a little bit, and then with as much energy as he can muster, he does start walking with the pet.
Good.
And with that, Rognarv, what do you want to do?
Yeah, it's basically just I want to ask the guy, what was his name? That Duragar, I guess leader or something?
I will tell you in a second because it's in my other notes.
Okay, basically, I just want to ask him, like, where is there a room that we can kind of rest? And
Gilly would be his name.
they need to do something.
Was that his name? No, Gilly was his sister. Huh. Uriel. Uriel is his name. There we go. What was your question? I'm sorry. A room?
Yeah, a room because is there a room that we can rest? And they also need to do something, some kind of spell that they need to do. But I need some rest definitely.
You can pick your house for all I care. As long as someone's not living in it, there's plenty to choose from.
The closest one that I can kind of see, I guess, this one. Is there someone living in there?
For the sake of story, no, nobody would be there. As you go in and you see a Duragar kind of like with hands full of what looks like to be some sort of like gold, and just starts to run off, and you see that the floorboard is completely destroyed for like a large section of it, as almost like you get the impression that he definitely did not live here, but knew where it was stashed, and just ran off.
He looted it.
Yeah.
What?
Like not anything uncomfortable to sleep on the floor now, but the entire floor is demolished in 3 of the bedrooms of this house.
Oh yeah. Mending.
You can. It's gonna take you a long time, but yeah, you can.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I need rest. I don't
The
know.
only other one of the things Cole will ask, the Duragar Elder, is I understand you just got your home back. And I know it's a resource that's probably very, I mean, I know we have some, but that's just me talking about that, saying that, but diamond components.
Yeah. No. If you find some, you can keep it.
Thank you. Cole's gonna look over at Rognarv, and I'm assuming he still has the pouch that Wes gave up. Did you give?
Wes literally handed it to you.
So make sure that you write it on your inventory, or else it'll be forgotten and lost to the Aether.
So you need to add a bag of diamond dust spell component for 600 gold pieces, because because I figure you're gonna be subtracting. So.
Oh yeah.
Write down 1,000 right now, just in case anything happens, you don't misplace it.
Okay.
And you have an extra 100 gold piece diamond.
And 100 gold piece diamond, yeah.
So 1,100 total.
Well, here's the very specific thing.
Yeah.
You have a diamond worth 100, and you have spell component powder that is worth 1,000, because they're 2 different items.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are very important things for me.
But is that the most comfy house that we can find?
No, because it's probably not. That's the first one you looked at, though. Roll an investigation.
Okay, sure.
I was gonna say
Because
before
basically they wanna
would have ran off. Cole's taking 25 gold pieces worth of it and tossing it over Rognarv and casting non-detection.
All right. As you just see Cole run up to you, Rognarv, as you look into another house and throw powder at your face and chant some words, and the powder kind of glows, and I mean it's very obvious he casted a spell on you, but
So you don't have any nightmares tonight, possibly?
I don't want to meet that woman. She's ugly. My investigation is not really that good, but that is a 12.
12. As how tired you are, you'll find this home over here that is empty. It's smaller. I mean, all 6 of you, 7 of you will fit there fine. It's 1 bedroom, and it looks completely ramsacked. It's gonna take you about an hour to clean or so, but it's the best that you're finding, and how tired you are at this point. You're almost not caring.
Yeah.
Just sweep the glass and broken stone out of the way, and that's probably the best you'll have.
Rest. Like, well, at least the floor is not broken. Hey, maybe there's a hidden stash here too, but I'm not gonna look for it. I'm just letting y'all know. And then I'll find a corner and start resting.
All right, as Rognarv is definitely going to sleep with that.
I will roll when the hour is over, basically.
Okay, yeah.
My short rest roll.
Okay, yeah. Please, yeah, do a short rest. I'll say that with all this happening, you, at the moment, Cole's the only one who's tipping on not being able to get a short rest, just because if he starts his ritual, he definitely will not be able to do a short rest. But everyone else is at that verge unless you want to do anything else. So Rognarv is finding this location as Ariell, as you're noticing him going in there, if that's somewhere you want to go. But before
I am gonna post. I'm gonna tell, since Ariell went all the way down, I am gonna tell Bram to kind of post outside till Ariell gets back.
All right, that's smart. Okay.
Just like a little what's this signal that hey, we're here.
As
Straight up.
Oh, sorry. Just for the sake of it, because Cole doesn't want to be in fucking pain while he's doing this, he's gonna cast a level 2 Cure Wounds on himself.
All right, as you start healing up from that fight that took almost everything out of you guys. As Cole's doing that, Orcdeath and Wes, what are you guys doing?
I heard that there was going to be drink and food, so I want to follow that.
I'm the first in line.
Yeah,
right.
I'm second in line then.
Okay.
He went right between my legs, so he went to first in line.
As Wes, you were very proud following as to the location of where the drink is, as you're looking above, like, all right, where is this gonna happen? And then Orcdeath's just in front of you.
It's like, what happened?
I'm gonna just follow him. I think he's got a better nose for this than I do.
As Wes and Orcdeath, since you guys will be around that corner, I'll say for the sake of just placement and whatnot, they are crashing the hell out of this 2-story with a balcony location. And it looks like people are just sitting down, eating like pigs and drinking. And as barrels of ale start to be poured, you do see Uril come to you guys with 2 tankards. Not the best that we have, but it'll do in the circumstance. Kind of just jugs the whole thing. And as soon as he does, you notice that his breath stinks. It was disgusting before, but now is incredible.
Ew.
As he lets out a loud belp. Kind of grabs the beard and starts taking some of the foam off.
Gross.
I'm still looking at Orcdeath like, cheers.
I'm not impressed.
It's I mean, yeah, it's not near your quality, for sure.
Like he did warn. He did.
It tastes very watered down. And Orc, as you're looking around, you're getting the impression that it's probably watered down just to pass it around.
So that there's enough.
Yeah. But light. Well, let's be fair. Normal ale for West, light beer for Orcdeath, as being passed around, and you do see that a loaf of bread that has still some mold on it, and a couple of odd dark roots are tossed in your direction as everyone else is eating the same. And you see that they're just like kind of just chewing on the roots, almost like jerky.
Oh.
Eat around it. Just eat around.
Fuck this.
I mean,
If I'm able to start a cook fire, I'll start a cook fire, and I'm gonna start using some S&P on that shit. Like,
West,
yes, what up?
roll me an intelligence, please. No, you know what? Wisdom. Roll me a wisdom.
That's his best stat. Oh shit, West. Just straight wisdom.
Straight wisdom, yeah.
That's a dirty 20.
Oh,
Wow.
as well, Wes, as you kind of put your pack down and you reach down to start getting your mess kick out, and you see your hand turn completely red with these dark purple claws.
Mm.
And then you hear in the back of your head, almost as though someone was whispering literally to your ear, mate, if you fucking do that right now, you'll start a brawl. You're too fucking weak for that. I ain't saving you twice. And then you notice that nobody noticed your hand as you're kind of like panting a little bit. And you feel warm too.
I'm gonna have that moment where, like I noticed my hand having turned when it went in the bag. I'm gonna pull it out, put it back in the bag.
It's
Pull it out
still
again.
your hand. It's still your hand.
Okay.
It's like that scene in The Mummy with the fire.
Yes, just like that. Just like the scene in The Mummy. God damn.
Excellent. Name of the episode, like the scene in the mummy.
It's like that movie.
Just like that movie.
You know, like one of the moving pictures.
More pictures in your head.
I will.
Anything specific that Wes and Orcdeath want to do as the Durgar are celebrating the best way they can? To be honest, especially Orcdeath, you know that it's too weak to get anyone even tipsy. Maybe Wes, but he's too big still.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Orcdeath. Just like I have a feeling that if we try to improve the quality of what we're being given, a fight will break out and more people will die. So I think we should just stick with what we got, and then maybe have let's share our own drink and food privately.
As you guys are having this conversation, can I have Wes and Orcdeath roll a perception check?
Oh, another wisdom.
Yeah, technically.
Damn, West.
Did you get another nat 20?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Chill, bro. Save those numbers for later.
22.
22, okay, for sure. Orcdeath, what did you get?
Did we lose him again?
He's there. I think
He's
there's
there,
a
but-
little delay, but he's there.
Okay. Because I'm getting no feedback from him.
Yeah, I'm not really hearing anything.
Bad.
We'll fix it as soon as we can. But for the second story, if you guys can someone type to him, please, I would appreciate that so much. And thank you. Because I believe earlier he was able to hear us, but we couldn't hear him for whatever reason. So that might be the situation at the moment. West, as you're noticing, above in the second floor, as you and Orcdeath are kind of going out into the balcony, you see Brom just kind of walk the circle, and you sense and hear some foot patter throughout that home.
Okay. So, because I was typing out the message to him. So, footsteps.
You saw Brom over here on the outside.
Okay. I saw Brom.
Yeah.
Okay. Brom. There she is. Oh. Dad.
All right, I'm here. I can't get you on the computer if I tried. Depending
Okay.
on. All right, what's up?
Perception for Orcdeath.
Yeah.
7.
7. Unfortunately, as Wes, you've seen many things in your life.
Yes.
This might be the most disturbing, as you just see Orcdeath with pity, sadness in his eyes.
Never.
As the quality of this ale is just appalling.
Never in my life have
just-
I ever seen a grown dwarf cry.
You don't understand what expression he's giving because it's just incomprehensible to
No.
what is happening, and it's this ale is just not good.
It's gross.
Just imagine he has like
Breaks my
this
heart
very like
drinking
Ron Swanson
crap.
face. Oh,
But yes, Wes, you're able to see it, and you can pinpoint Orcdeath into the location of where Brom is.
alright, yeah. I'll just like put my hand on top of Orcdeath's head and just turn it towards where the house is. I think that's where we're staying. I see Brom around.
And with that, Cole, since a lot of this kind of falls on you at the moment.
Yeah, he's going to go pretty much to the house and
Okay.
get pretty much ready to start casting Raise Death.
Okay, since you are doing a revival of any kind to bring the soul and attach the soul back to this body.
Ooh.
Some extra steps will be required, not just from
Okay.
the book itself.
Uh-oh.
As this is going to take an hour.
Yep.
It's an instantaneous spell, but the casting time, as you start laying out the powder in the correct way in the format that you place the diamond in there to occupy the remaining. So please mark off 400 diamond worth of powder, or
Yep.
powder worth of diamond. There we go. Okay. As I'm reading this, alrighty. So, unfortunately,
Mhm.
Cole,
Mhm.
you don't really know this person. There is a possibility this might not work. A connection to the individual and offerings to the individual of their past life is usually something that helps out in this.
Would I be there at the time by the time Cole is starting to cast all
I
this?
would say that you probably are all being there around the same time that this is happening.
Boy.
I would help with as much as I can. I'd probably pray again to Paylor, since Paylor is the one who kind of said he was going to guide her soul,
Okay.
and just ask if he would allow her to return if she wills it.
All right. So for this, do you have anything material that you would like to present to as part of this ritual? Prayer will count you for your religion check on this skill, but we still need
I have a
material component.
Durgar war axe, which I'm assuming she would have been the one who crafted.
Okay, that will work. As you place that on there, please make me a religion roll as part of your prayer.
Got it.
I know one of the things Cole will say, and Ariell may have heard him mutter this too,
Yep.
probably
Look,
before.
where I want it. Mm-hmm.
It's like I didn't verbally say it, but I wanted to help her get back out of the Underdark. I wanted her. She didn't deserve this.
I don't think anybody deserves to die down here.
I rolled a 21 for religion.
Okay. As Ariell places down a masterwork Vorax and utters your prayer to Paylor as you feel that this prayer, this positivity, has successfully been added on to what is happening. The DC will be lowered. They have up to 2 more slots if anyone wants to present anything to this ritual.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh.
Oh,
Huh? No,
No, what
I
were you-
wasn't trying to talk. There was something on my throat.
Oh my God, Jeremiah. What's up, Cole?
Coleton's gonna offer up the spellbook of arcanic items that he found on the floor.
Okay. I'd say with that, make me an Arcana check.
25, 16 plus 9.
Okay. As you present the right pages and you start noticing that there's some that have a much finer handwriting, and you start picking out which ones were hers and start placing what you can around things that you think would bring her joy and inspiration from the other world. Her work was definitely something to be admired, and you find this, for within circumstances, appealable, acceptable, and you place it in. That will make the DC lower. Up to one more item can be added if someone chooses.
If it's, is it mentioned that they're like? Well, I am gonna ask Cole anyway, like if he needed any kind of help for that ritual. So
It basically being this thing of like, this is not someone I knew. I need to offer.
I'm gonna.
But I have that.
I was like, is it to help raise her back, bring her back?
And he'll nod. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to my bag, sigh a little bit, grab the book that he found of the Smithing's Codex, and then say, "Oh, like, do you think this will help? She is an artificer and a smith."
Do you?
It's probably better than whatever I could offer.
Roll me an intelligence, Rognarv.
I am very
Only we
smart.
knew they were related.
Oh, 23. Yeah, 23. 19 plus
23?
four.
Okay. When you're looking through it and you're judging to see if this is a good match, you notice that the handwriting is completely different. The writing in scripture is completely different. You do not think this is hers, and in addition, you think that this might not be, it might be a repeatable item, essentially. Already her work, already her words. You don't feel that this might be a good component. You can certainly try.
Mm.
But you do not
Cole
feel
having heard Wes, it's like, what would you offer?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's been bugging me with y'all saying that that she looks like me, or or that Reefer looks like me, and that shit's just been weirding me out and bothering me.
Orcdeath said all barbarians look alike.
Well, I've always said to humans that they all look alike to me, but she's not a human. Why
Yeah,
does
but
she look like you?
Yeah,
That's
but I
weird.
never knew my family had one at all.
So you're part of elves.
I don't remember being a part of elves, but fuck, I don't. Do you have a dagger I can borrow?
Cole pulling out his dagger and just offering it to Wes.
Wes will take the dagger. He is going to braid back his hair, and then he's going to cut it at the base of his neck with the dagger.
Okay, that's a little bit more chill. I thought you were gonna.
I'm not bringing my dead mother back.
As you cut your hair,
I will offer it because if what everyone's saying is true and she's related to me, then I don't know. Then I'm a part of her, she's a part of me. I don't fucking know how this works. I'm just gonna put the braid on top and just done.
make me charisma.
Charisma? Oh no. No, no. Oh no. 4. Wait, was this just a charisma check or a save?
Charisma check.
Sorry?
Check.
Just a check? Okay, it's just a 4.
As when the hair touches the items, you see that the well, actually, roll me perception. Everybody.
Oh.
Oh God.
Perception.
21.
21. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Orcdeath.
Natural 2.
All right.
24. 24.
Okay. A lot of 20s.
Yeah.
Rognarv.
And a 2.
Okay. 21. So everybody except for Orcdeath, who's
Drunk.
still pondering what's happening, drinking his own ale now to get the bad taste out of his mouth.
He has to drink his own ale to get the shock out of his system.
And all of you see, as soon as the hair touches the area for the components, the powder just moves slightly.
What do you mean? Like away from?
Yep. Like the powder moves, and almost a reaction to Wes's hair touching the area as part of the components.
I just kind of like
Although-
with the West's arm just bump.
Although,
Like, not
Wes,
fighting,
when
but
you do this, you believe that your reluctantness and still hesitant to understand and just being mad did not help. But the component was added. With that, I have my DC that we have to roll to see if there is any mishaps with what's about to happen.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oops.
And as the components start turning dark, you see in order as if once they were put in, the axe starts turning black as the ring of the diamond dust powder starts also going black. This starts getting eaten up. You see the pages just start crumbling as if they're being cast afire. Just starts also turning black. You see Wes's hair just catch a blaze, but with dark soot and ash instead of flames as the powder starts moving around. And you see that the diamond, the gem, does not get consumed as the powder moves around and around and around. I need Cole to roll me an intelligence check, an arcana check right now.
Hurry.
19 plus 9.
How much?
19 plus 9.
28.
Okay,
Wow.
so as soon as you see that the component was not... You have seconds. The diamond is not part of the complete set of components. It's not going to take it. You need to throw more diamond powder in there now, or the spell will go away.
Yeah. He'll throw in the 100 that he needs.
Roll me dexterity, because you need to search into your bag as you're performing this.
Oh no.
Sorry, math. 18.
As you see that and quickly have your hand, as you still concentrate on the spell, grab your powder, kick it with your foot, and use your tail to grab components, and as it throws it, and you see that the ring starts spurting around, not fixing to itself, and you use your tail again to throw the powder on the other side as it connects fully before the black ring starts wrapping around the body, and it completely takes a hold of everything, and 500 gold worth of diamond powder gets used up. The diamond itself is completely intact. It's nothing happened to it. The axe the hair, and the notes all get consumed within this ritual. And
Rognarv is eating popcorn this time.
nothing happens.
I my beautiful axe.
And
Nothing happened.
nothing happens.
So what now?
Cole wants to pray.
Is that it?
All right, pray. Roll me religion.
That's a nat 20 plus 9. 29.
Damn.
Why did my computer decide to freeze up
It's
now?
okay.
Oh no.
Can I
Is,
do a medicine check on the body
I
to
can't
see if it's moving, breathing, anything?
Sure, roll me medicine.
Uh,
Oh,
I'm gonna send
that is
Cole
why
a
do you do this now?
22.
Secret messages.
22. Okay. As soon as you are about to see if she has breath and you kind of go towards it, you just a reverse. A just as after stillness, she's breathing but not moving.
Well, that's a good sign.
Roll me percentiles, Cole.
How? So she's okay.
She alive.
92.
She appears to be sleeping.
I don't know if she's asleep.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Uh oh.
Oh, like she was dead. Is it that like the eternal sleep? Why is she sleeping again? I don't understand this spell.
As you all
Wes-
see, she's drawing breath. She looks hurt, burned severely, scarred horrifically from the flames. But she's alive.
Wes.
You think I can turn her into a warforge, to a robot?
No, don't do that.
What?
No.
No.
What?
Don't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
To take his potion of superior healing and uncork it and try to administer it essentially.
Okay. Roll me. Superior. That's 20d4 plus 10d4 plus 20.
Yes.
If I remember correctly. Yeah. As soon as that happens,
8d4 plus 8. Excuse me.
I was saying the supreme. Sorry.
Yeah. I got you. Let me get that number.
As you see Wes grab the potion, start pointing down and start massaging her throat so it goes in as Ariell is lifting her head, assisting in the situation. Rognarv and Braum just kind of looking in the corner. Orcdeath is catching the show, but being quiet with his drink. Cool. Just yell the number whenever you have it. Cool.
Okay.
In your prayer and in your thoughts. I was assuming it was going to be a little bit quicker than that. You know what? For this, you guys, everybody except for Tabatha can go on break.
Ooh.
Oh.
And I'll see
Alright.
you in a bit.
Fine. Getting kicked out.
Text me.
I will say my number.
Text me the number whenever you can.
I
Hold,
love
please.
how my computer
Hold,
doesn't
please.
want to work right now.
So,
That's 59.
59. All right. Well, she's at full.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you guys
Yeah.
don't mind, unplugging for a second to not hear this private conversation. We just waiting for a bit.
Quote unquote break.
Yes. You guys go on break. We're gonna go on break after this. But yeah. So
Okay.
you guys go on break. Just waiting for Dickie.
Huh? I need to go away?
Yes, Tabatha is going to get a private conversation with
Okay,
the
no
DM.
problem. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something. Okay, I got you. Here we go.
Yeah, and we're taking a break right now. So.
I'm just going to make you go away, basically.
So, Tabatha,
Yes.
as you are praying to your god, as you see a winding road lead in front of you, as this hissing sound starts slithering around. So you see yourself encompassed in a red ruby. And you hear a voice in the back of your head just slithering around in circles. If she means that much to you, sure she'll come back. I've taken away the imperfections of the dead. Just keep our word. Make sure that nothing comes out that shouldn't come out.
I did what I had to do here.
Good.
And after all, won't this help me better get closer to the party?
It will. I will let you know with truth and honesty. You were once replaceable. Now, I'd hesitate.
Glad to hear that.
Keep doing well. Keep all minds distracted. And the voice goes away and you're back.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to take a break. So we'll see you guys in a bit. as you guys return, after a couple of seconds of prayer, you guys see that Cole kind of shakes his head and his eyes widen. And Cole, you see that she's breathing.
He's just gonna smile.
West is administering his health potion.
All right, and it was in the 50s, so she's at full.
Is she alive?
Yeah, she's alive. You see her wounds start to heal
Yeah.
because of how distant and the time it took to perform. Her burn marks are still there. Those
Yeah.
unfortunately did not get healed with the potion.
Look, I'm not a cleric, but I'm gonna assume breathing means good.
I think so. I'm not a cleric either,
Just
but maybe this will help her cuts and burns, and then I'll cast level 1 Cure Wounds.
Okay, as you put your
Just-
hand on her and administer the positive energy, that radiant glow around.
You don't need me to roll because you said that she's
She's
full,
at, yeah,
right?
she's at full. Yeah.
Okay.
And when that happens, no wounds get that you see visibly,
Mm-hmm.
but the spell did take effect and something positive happened for it.
But her cuts and burns is still there?
Cuts and
some of
bruises are gone. The burns are not healed.
Okay.
Cole will
That's as
mention
much as I
that
can do.
it takes a lot out of a person to be brought back from the dead like this, so she will probably be resting a lot.
That's fine. I can carry her.
I mean, I guess me sitting here looking at raised dead. Target takes a negative 4
-5.
penalty to all
Oh.
attack rolls, saving throws, and abilities.
For the
I'll
next day.
carry her. It's the least I can do
Raised
because we're
dead.
probably family.
After she starts breathing, and Ariell does his medicine check on her, he's going to kind of little sigh of relief, and he's going to turn to the slave individual. And seeing how he's been living down here, malnourished and treated poorly, he's going to I want to do a medicine check and kind of give him a look over to see if he's suffering from any illnesses or diseases or anything like that.
Yeah, roll me medicine.
I'm gonna since I've been traveling with Ariell for a bit, so I don't really see him eat. So, kind of knowing that, like maybe he doesn't have food with him, so I'm gonna give like rations to the guy.
Okay.
As you
his
do,
name.
Ariell will thank you.
Ask his name, or like, what's your name? What do we call you?
That is exactly what I'm looking at right now.
Like, eat that. I promise you, it's not poison. If that's what you're thinking.
So he kind of just looks at what specific ration are you giving him?
Just my rations, like.
Oh, okay. As you do, and he takes and starts
Like the
chewing on
jerky
it
and stuff,
slightly, and then just continues eating the rest of it. Where?
Good, huh?
are
Yeah, like,
all-
well, I'm eating some too.
Yeah.
I got a
Jesus,
21, by the way.
it was-
I don't know if I
sorry.
said that or not.
Okay, thank you. You do see that, obviously malnourished for sure. He has a muscle deficiency for sure. There is something odd with his respiratory. He's not breathing as well as he should. That's what you'll get from your medicine check. He's there's a number of possibilities, from anything from just eating bad food to a sickness in the Underdark to just not having clean air to being so close to such a poisonous and acidic thing that is lava. There's a number of possibilities, but food and fresh air is 100% what he needs.
Got it.
Jesus.
Yes.
I know that it was a spell. It was used for the raised dead spell. Should I just mark off the spell book worth of arcanic items?
Mark off the 500. Yes, please, and thank you. As he grabs, since I don't have anything right here, we're gonna go with this one.
No, because I mean, I already marked off the diamond, but because it was a thing that he found in a chest, and that pretty much now made his satchel full. So I didn't know if I could...
You were cutting out pretty bad. What was you gave out? I think satchel full. So that was if that's the copy the topic, some of your the letters that you grab to make it full is what you use for part of the component. So you have the space again.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure.
Connor will be his name, as I have chosen at random.
Oh.
Cole is just going to hold up, like flop back and hold up with his hand the 100 gold pieces worth of diamond component. That's the whole one that Ariell gave him. Like, here's this back if you want it.
I will take it. Put it back in my bag. Yes, I do.
I thought Cole was gonna be sassy about it.
That's a little sassy.
That's fine. And I am gonna sleep.
Okay.
He's going full rest.
Yeah, I'll sleep as well after examining Connor, seeing if he's okay.
Orcdeath's not going to sleep. He's going to pass out.
With I assume
There's no
everybody
choice
taking your full rest, you all may get back half your hit die for any hit that was expended. You guys may full HP. Those that have a new maximum, your HP goes up to that specific number. And
Is it the 120 or back to our original score?
If the hag has visited you in your dream, whatever the number I minused you from, that is your temporary new maximum until that gets healed, rid of, gets settled with.
I'm gonna assume that heroism went away a while ago.
Yeah, so far
here's
that's
me.
just
Yes,
yeah.
that
So far
one.
that's just
So
been
yes or
Rog
no?
and
I
yeah. It goes
if you got the temporary HP from heroism, then yes, it goes away. I just don't. Who has been afflicted by the hag? I think
Not
it was
me.
Rog and
Rog
Laz are the only two.
Rognarv and Lazuli.
Yes, then Orcdeath, your HP is completely the normal one. It is the original one.
Alright.
So,
Yeah.
for tonight, West, as the music is not suitable for what you're
I have a
experiencing.
question, actually.
Yes, what is your question, my friend?
So I have the necklace that Oria had given me, the non-detection.
Does
that do
you do. Does that prevent from someone looking you? What is the specifics of the necklace? Can you read them to me?
Let me look at that real quick.
I have the book. Never mind.
Oh,
I'm
that's
trying to grab it real quick.
I know that necklace. That's Caramel's necklace.
Yeah, and Caravel gave it to
There's
Oria.
a very
Yeah.
specific word that I need to look
Yes. Okay. I'm trying to find it on.
at. Yeah, I'm
My-
already here on necklaces.
Okay.
I could just pull up. I think I have the card.
Give card.
Yeah, I'm also rotating some spells, just FYI.
Yeah. Wait, what's the actual item called?
Detection and location.
Amulet or necklace?
Amulet.
Okay, then that's why I was
Wow.
Okay.
Wearing this amulet, you are hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sense.
Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, cool. It doesn't tell me the word that I wanted to hear, so.
Okay.
Alright then.
Are we finished resting?
Not right now. As, Cole.
Bring it.
Oh,
Oh, I've been waiting for.
woo!
As I do need you to roll me a perception check.
Okay. 26.
Okay.
17
You
plus
all
9.
fall asleep. Technically, this might be. Fuck it, let's do it live.
Oh. Oh, I'm excited.
Cole, as you're fast asleep, You feel yourself in a more ethereal than corporeal. You're floating in nothing at the moment. Conscious you're awake, you see nothing above, below. Almost like being in a pool of water. But not being weighted or pressured by anything. It feels odd. Almost like you're floating above. You don't even sense the slight different sensations that gravity would have on an individual. You feel weightless. You see this ugly, tall, 9-foot, purple-skinned hag. She's just looking at him. Where is he?
Can Cole respond?
Oh.
Roll me percentile.
I think that's the first time anyone's actually asked this question.
I mean, it's a fair question.
87.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Looking for someone
Kill
now.
the hag. Kill the hag.
Do you see that?
You're a nice
Looks
green
at
bitch.
her. Cole, you're making me do this.
Oh.
Oh no.
All right, cool. Make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, you mean one of my best things? The fact that
That's what it would be.
I say that,
You
and then I
say
could
that.
screw-
Don't jinx it.
What's your roll?
Nat 20.
Fucking goddamn.
27.
Okay, good. As you just see, and she kind of just runs and charges straightly at you, and she starts walking every single step that she has. You see like almost like a ripple effect, and nothing is. She just runs and then gets 2 inches from you. Where is he?
Maybe be a little bit ballsy, but he's gonna smile too.
Where is he?
Dabber. Who are you looking at?
And then, do you say that?
Yeah.
Now, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, Cole.
Here we go.
Shit.
I ask the questions here.
19.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
As you quickly say, I don't know how you're doing this, but I smell piss. And you see that she jabs her hand, and you can't move at all, and then you feel someone grab you by the hair and pull you. And then you see her as she just and she starts screaming hysterically, and you feel like almost your hair ripping as something is grabbing you and pulling you out, and then you just wake up with literally just
Oh shit.
and you wake up everybody.
What?
What the fuck? What's going on?
Just kind of grab my glaive and flip it around, pointing outward.
Ag.
And we're like,
Like,
did you see that? Did you see that ugly lady?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you have that thing?
Nope.
And then you're gonna see Rognarv go like,
Wait, what? My computer froze.
like lucky you.
Cole,
That's a-
roll me perception, and only Cole.
Cole? Okay.
she's in the room. Oh no.
Some hereditary shit. It's gonna scare me.
25.
You hear it, and only you.
Yeah, Cole's like, oh, there's something.
Huh. West is getting up and summoning his maul.
As a maul appears in your hand. Hint smells of sulfur appear throughout.
Sorry, I can't make that go away.
Cole is going to cast Spirit Guardians.
As a golden, angelic-looking entity, seal and sword appears.
No, sorry. Spirit, not Guardian of Faith, Spirit Guardians. Those.
So shit to the skulls. Okay, sorry. So an aura of skulls appear around.
So what now?
What happened?
Okay.
I met her. She's looking for someone. She was pissed.
And I'm assuming that something's in here with us.
Possibly.
Cool.
What's
Just whatever
you?
that is,
Maybe
wanna
look at
come
you.
out so that we can get this over with.
Hello.
Nothing
Walking around
happens.
the house.
You
Either-
walk around this
We
one
don't see
bedroom home. You look over. I mean, it's ruins. You guys swept up and moved those glass and stone and broken wood around to give yourself the area that you needed to sleep. As you don't see anything.
I will literally set this.
I'm
place
casting
on fire.
invisibility.
See invisibility? Okay.
Uh-huh.
As your eyes see. Roll me perception if you're looking.
Perception.
Hmm.
Oh. That wasn't a nat 20 though. But it is a 19 plus 6. So 25.
You see, when you're looking around, you don't see the oddities that the see invisibility would give you. So you do perceive that if someone's here, they're not invisible. There are other ways that people can be in this room, but they're not invisible. And as you're looking, you see Cole acting normal, pompous, if you will. Orcdeath kind of just opening his eyes, not really caring, going back to sleep. You see Wes prepare for battle. You see Laz kind of looking around, concerned. You see Ariell prepare for battle.
I'm gonna look at
Connor
Cole.
on the floor. He looks oddly
What
still,
about-
though.
What about the other girl? The girl.
She is full out sleeping.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Cole. Are you sure there's someone here?
I heard something.
Blink.
You go to the ethereal plane.
Yep.
Roll me perception.
Ooh.
That's a 20. 6.
As you see and hear this hack, that'll show him. And then she kind of turns. Not your night.
Oh, where is she? Where is he?
She is.
Where is she?
She is
Wait.
about 5 or so feet from you, in the ethereal plane, molding within the material plane, on top of Connor.
I'm immediately going back. On top of Connor!
I'm going to kind of grab Connor and pull him away from.
As soon as you
Whatever
do, you
supposed
see
to
a
be there.
trail of blood leaking behind him.
Oh my god.
God.
Immediately doing lay on hands.
Okay.
Um,
Which what spell level?
can I add
Oh,
on to
lay on
that?
it. How many points do you use?
15.
15. As soon as you put your hands on him, the magic goes around. Still blood pouring. You know, lay of hands has no effect on the dead.
Oh,
Oh, come
that's
on.
upsetting.
Can I spare the dying? I actually
The
prepared
time,
that too.
The time
I'm
that
not-
Ariell casted his spell,
Yeah.
like spare the die needs to be for
Yeah,
the second.
yeah. I
And
wanted to
it's
do
just-
that immediately to tell you, but it happened. It is a cantrip, so I'm gonna try anyway, I guess.
As
Every
you
time.
put your hand on them, you think that the second you saw the hag, that's when you needed to cast it. By the time that you returned, it's already too
Yeah,
late.
it was too late. Yeah. I'm just gonna kneel down. Was like, I'm too late.
You see large pool, and as his dirty brown robes pretty much are kind of spreading as the blood just continues getting it darker and darker and darker.
I guess with seeing that, Cole's gonna ask Rognarv if she's still here.
Yeah, Rognarv is not on a proper mind state, so I am gonna roll d20 if I go back.
Yep.
Nope, that was a 4.
As
So
you
I
see
don't go
Rognarv
back.
trying to go back to the ethereal plane, he doesn't. You have to wait 6 more seconds.
I'll do it again. Can I do it again?
If no one else is gonna do anything, 6 seconds will pass. Yeah, you can roll again.
That's a 11 exactly.
All right, so you go into the material plane, on the ethereal plane. As soon as you do, you see the end of a portal being opened of this gray, empty wasteland with everything being gray. As she kind of goes in, as her color disappears as she goes in.
Shoot!
Behind her.
Yeah, I don't think I can attack in ethereal.
No,
plane,
you
so-
can't, unfortunately.
So,
Technically,
No,
you can't
like-
even really move in the ethereal plane. When you come
no, I
back, you
can't.
move.
That's why that's why I just teleport like 10 feet when I come back. I'll just go back and tell Cole like she disappeared already. By the time I came back, she was going inside the portal and
Is there like any furniture around here or anything like
Cole's
that?
gonna just yell out and hoping that she can hear.
A broken bench would
Coward.
be the.
Oh, oh.
Nothing happens. Just about a broken bench would be the closest thing to furniture. It'll be here.
Bottles, anything like that?
Bottles? Roll me investigation and see if you find something that's useful.
That is 13.
I'll tell you that you do find something that was some sort of like clay pot that it's jagged and completely broken, doesn't even have a handle, and it's kind of like maybe holds like a couple of ounces of something instead of being fully formed around it, just kind of like broken to the side. That's
So like, as I realize that he's dead, you'll see like for the first time Ariell is actually pissed off. His eyes will like flash white. He'll pick up that what's left of that and just throw it across the room, shattering into the wall, and he's gonna storm out the door.
do you see Ariell leave?
Let's will follow him.
So you guys are moving on. Ariell's your wings are out, the glowing energy of the halo. As West, when you come out, you see Ariell's form, this kind of mold, like almost like it's hard to concentrate on what he looks like right now.
Yeah, can you put that down? It's bright. That's the best way of saying calm down.
Little note as well, side note, sorry, before God continues. Depressed Rognarv is gonna tinker with something.
Oh,
So for an hour basically or something. If you allow it anyway.
Yeah, of course. See
Wes
Rognarv
will just
getting-
see like wings out, real bright, and you can see that Ariel's breathing heavily, and then you'll see his breathing will slow, and the light will kind of fade. The halo will just shimmer out of existence, essentially.
Am I allowed to touch you? Is that okay?
I don't even say anything. I just kind of slow nod.
Okay. West will step beside Ariell, putting his hand on his shoulder and just kind of giving it like a firm squeeze. And just say, I know.
I'm tired of losing people. I'm tired of this darkness. I'm tired of being so far from the light and not being able to do anything.
We will when we can find our friends.
We'll We'll get there. Well, it's... It's not ideal, but it's what we have to do. We have to get our... We gotta get them out. We gotta do what we can. We left them there. And if there's a chance that we can save some of them, then... Shit, that's why we came all the way down here. We might as well see it through, instead of walking out empty-handed.
Even if we can save them, what kind of world would they be living in? Do you know what it's like to live for so long that everyone you ever know and everyone you will ever know will die before you? That's the uncertainty.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that's like at all. I barely know what it's like to live lifespan. I'm still working through that. I'll check back with when I eventually age another year. When the fuck is day? Never mind. Look, I'm sure that's really depressing. The way you say it makes it sound really, really depressing. But if you've got all this time, don't you think that it might be good to use it to, I don't know, make the world better for what part of it they can live in?
I'm trying my best. But even that doesn't seem good enough. When those, even right next to me, can be taken away.
Cole would have gotten up, and he's probably like just leaning against because they're outside, right?
Yeah, we're outside.
So he's just leaning against the door frame, just arms crossed and just eavesdropping.
I
Basically,
shouldn't laugh, but I just came up with
Journal
What?
out? What?
I'll say,
Ariell talking about all this. Continue.
I'll say, that when time doesn't kill those I love, monsters do.
Man, I had something really nice to say about that, and then you had to add on completely through the balance. Thanks, Ariell. Okay, maybe I could still use it. I don't know. I mean, think of it this way. If you leave a turd on the ground, it doesn't wash away in just a day.
Ariel's going to look over at West really, really confused.
All right, you probably don't know what that is because you can't. Okay.
No, this is your moment. What's up, West?
Stay tuned for August 3rd. We're gonna get more of this shit.
I'll be here all week.
I mean, nothing is guaranteed. You know, yeah, it sucks that there are things in this world that keep killing the people that we love. And we keep getting into shitty situations where the people we love end up dying, or people that maybe we should love or have no idea that we're actually related to them until maybe just now that we're actually thinking about it. And I feel like I'm having some kind of crisis about it. But
Poor West.
I mean, as long as we're here, we just need to do what we can. It's not guaranteed that we'll ever be successful, but what's important is that we try. If we just let bad things happen to people, then what's the point of just being here? I just want to help.
With that, Ariell just kind of look back out towards the lava river, the glow and everything. Sigh and put a hand on West's shoulder in return. And you'll feel Ariell kind of squeeze a bit, and then he'll turn around and walk back inside. He'll just sit down and pray over the guy's body, Connor's body.
Okay.
Roll me a
Connor.
religion, and as Ariell gets up and places his hand on you, West,
Yeah.
you get a just different sharp flashes of red, and you see that man again, the curling blonde beautiful hair, perfect skin with wings, as he has his hand on you the same way that Ariell had his hand on you, and you just say, in the body that you know who this is. Brother, I just wanted to help. Flashes back, and by the time you look, Ariel's already walking to the door.
God damn, who the fuck was that?
The fuck was what?
God, he looked like a fucking tool.
Look like a fucking tool.
Looks like someone I would hate. I don't know. Oh shit, Cole, you were there.
Hi.
I don't normally do this. Usually Ariel's the one talking to me, so this is a very different circumstance.
Okay, fair.
Hey, weird question. I mean, you're smart, so you obviously know a lot of things.
You see him holding up his big tome, like eyes getting big, like, yes, knowledge, yes.
I asked Ariell about this, but I think he might have had a different perspective. What do you know about, like, and West will gesture up at the sky, or what
That's
should
the
be the
stone
sky.
that is above you.
You know, that,
That's the ceiling for
Yeah.
one.
you know, from down here, it really doesn't look like a ceiling. So it just looks depressing darkness. I wonder everybody down here has problems. No, I mean, like, the celestial plane and shit. Do you know anything about, like, angels? Or, like, have you read up on angels? Or anything like that? Or Palor or whatever?
Do I need to roll?
I mean, you do know about angels, and you know the word Palor, so, like, thus far, you don't have to roll for anything. You know those words.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, the celestial plane?
I don't know. I keep, so the guy in my head, I keep getting flashes of, I think, a past life or something related to him. And I'm starting to see flashes of, like, angels. And there's this one angel in particular. He looks like an asshole. I don't know. He's got, like, blonde hair, looks perfect, has wings and shit. Like an angel.
Like an angel would.
Like an angel.
Like that one. Just gestures over to Ariel.
No, not that one. I like that. That one looks good. That one's fine.
That's it.
That one's fine. This one looked like, one of those
You
smug...
sure looks at Ariel again? I'm kidding.
Look, he looks like some he looks like a person I would hate. Like some rich, smug motherfucker who thinks that he knows what's best for everyone else.
Okay. Yeah, dealt with those a lot back home.
Like he looks like something like, what the church would an angel. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Fucking Hellcat.
Cat. Trying to pull our fucking microphone out.
Would Cole know anything like
Roll me
whatever?
religion. Based on those descriptions, I'll
Oh, what?
roll religion. And
Religion.
Ariell, tell me what your religion roll is. You can in a minute or through Discord.
Yeah, I rolled
It's a 24.
a natural 20.
Oh shit.
So that comes out to a 27.
Roll me percentiles, Ariell.
You got it.
Yeah, Cole was a 24.
Damn.
So that is a 92.
Second 92 tonight.
I'll get to Ariell in a minute. As Cole, as you're thinking and looking around and just describing it, like
He would just be like flipping through his book even to see if like there was like random crackpot like thing that he wrote because his tongue's full of that shit.
Of course, he's looking through notes and looking through it, and there is a word that is completely scratched out in your tome. That a old traveler, bard, pathfinder. You don't even know really what this individual is. But they have their kind of words everywhere. It could even be something as a conspiracy as Socrates, who wasn't really a person, just different ideas into one person, or Homer, something along those lines. The name Volvo. This entity wrote down this quote, which you, for whatever reason, chose that it's appropriate to scratch out the name. But the quote is kind of similar to what Wes said, but just in a more elegant manner. And those that fall upon his eyes say that he is perfect, more perfect than an angel, but amongst the angels. And for whatever reason in your tome, it's completely scratched out, that name.
Yeah, Cole just being like, well, that's as much as I have. I mean, it sounds similar to the person that you described.
Okay.
I mean, did they look perfect in every way?
I don't know. I get flashes, so it's like very quick, kind of dreamlike. I guess. I mean, I know at least I don't know what his intention was, but at least I know for my guy, just wanted to help.
As Ariell, as you sit there and pray and meditate, you get this sensation of warmth as you kind of see yourself in a third-person view as you're sitting there meditating, and everyone is in the same position they were. Orcdeath in one corner, last still kind of sleeping away. Rognarv tinkering with some clockwork bird that he found, and he's trying to fix it and give it back.
Oh no, I'm making a magic item because
okay.
I lost the repeating shot anyway, so I'll just.
Okay, well, whatever he's working on. No clockwork toy for you.
Just so you know, it is winged. Just so you know.
Ooh. As he's working on maybe some boots. And you see that the circle around you just cracks as you're looking from above, and every single person is a completely different section and path. And you feel that this is a way of saying that there's still distance between every single person in this room. And then the path between you and Wes starts bridging together. And then there's a dog outside that barks and just kind of totally gets you out of the meditation. Sorry, Cole, interrupted you.
I can't even remember. Yeah, just Cole just being like,
Okay.
I don't have anything else.
It's better than what I have, which is absolutely nothing. It's. I
Cole
mean,
just looking up over at Ariell. Like, okay.
he's gonna be quiet for a while. Oh no.
Cole would I don't know. Never mind. He's just waiting for Ariell to see if he'll answer.
Okay.
I mean,
Sorry, what was the question?
Oh,
Y'all
thank
cut
God.
out. I was like,
yeah, it's just. Yeah, he was just asking Ariell if he was all right. I mean, this is something that Cole wanted to do anyway. I mean, I understand that we have a moment of reprieve right now, and
I will be fine. Just want to finish this and get out of here.
well, I don't mean to pry any much more. I mean, I understand it's really not my place, but forgive me, but I feel like a lot of this is tied to that thing that Fey woman was talking about, and what this hag wants as well. Everything
Seems to be tied to it. I'm
And
not sure as to why.
and that is why I am willing to offer services. Don't mind, since we do have the time. If you mind if I could look at it.
I will slowly, almost as if you can see Ariell thinking to himself, trying to decide, as he's going, reaching into his bag of holding, and going to pull out the book.
Do you see this old...
Cole's gonna take a step forward and ask if he, may I?
If you plan on opening it, we should go somewhere else.
I mean, we're in this house. I don't see why not.
We need to put some distance between us and the rest. Last time we opened it as a group, it nearly killed half of us.
Perhaps I can do this without opening.
I kind of hand the book over, keeping a very close eye on it.
Cole's gonna look at the book, and he's gonna cast Legend Lore.
There we go.
Oh,
I'm getting my notes ready for what you tell me.
juicy!
As you place your hand on the book, mutter the incantations, and put everything you have into this book. Spell's been casted. Look around, you get nothing. I think maybe you messed up on the words. Put in the energy to cast it again, say the words again. You get nothing. A
Cole's gonna
name,
hold it.
a description, anything usually comes to mind. Even if it's incorrect legend, you
Just for example.
would get it.
Crap. Hold on.
Pause for RP.
Yeah, needs the.
And as soon as you kind of grab open the page and look up, you hear this horrible scream. This just throughout, and you cannot close this book right now.
Oh,
You have opened it.
oh
Fuck.
Do we hear
Curiosity killed the cat.
Wait, what?
Curiosity killed the cat.
What happened,
Curiosity killed the cat.
Ariel?
Do I hear the scream?
Nope. Nope, you don't. As you try hard, Cole, to close this book, as the book just fights you and flies over, and then you see pages just scatter and start moving around. They start taking shape and pictures start emerging. And you see a man, but he looks more like a bird. He has these beautifully colored wings with these horrible talon claws and face almost like an eagle. And you see this woman, full belly, pregnant, with this jackal's head, 3 eyes, as they kind of merge in an odd, very private romantic way, and then start swirling around each other, and they just turns into mist. And then you see this dark, armored, white haired, wide-eyed, flaming sword angel kind of just like slash at it, rips him in two, and this bird entity and this angel just start fighting together as this bird man just collapses onto the ground. And as these two entities are swirling again, the angel now and this entity, this jackal-held woman, starts swirling again in a very romantic and quasi-sexual motion. And then you see them separate, and this woman step in between. This calm woman, beautiful hair, golden aura around her, peaceful aroma, just joyful. Kind of go and approach the jackaled woman, and she caresses her face, and then that's when the angel drives her flaming sword into her, and then the book closes again. You guys saw Cole do this?
Cole almost attempting in like photographic memory, just repeating everything that he just saw.
So what do you repeat?
Well, because by this point he knows that the jackal had... Correct.
What do you say, Cole?
By this point he knows that the jackal-headed pregnant woman is Lamashtu, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lamashtu and some bird demonic creature, there was some sort of relationship that they had, and this angel came in and defeated him, slew him. Then it was like a relationship between her and Lamashtu, and then another woman appeared. Blonde hair, I felt at peace, joy, and then the angel slew her.
What did the angel look like?
Blonde hair.
White hair.
Long blonde. Oh, white hair, sorry. Oh, the angel. Oh, sorry.
Avacyn.
Yeah.
I think you saw Avacyn.
Cool.
Well,
And Ariell, you guys may roll me religion checks.
oh, neat!
Because the way... Damn!
You too?
Yeah.
No!
No way.
Oh my god!
Really?
That's
Okay.
a 29 for Cole.
27 for Ariel.
You're like best friends!
Holy crap, we're like on a fucking wavelength tonight. Big wavelength.
When are Ariel and Cole getting best friend bracelets?
What is this? Is this
Oh
Angel?
my god.
Am I watching Angels and Demons right
For real.
Ariell, you definitely, just from all Cole needed to say was you felt joy. You know exactly who that woman was.
Yep.
That's the first individual. You don't recall a powerful enough demon that looks like a bird.
Yeah.
And Cole, There are old temples still scattered around that you know of through your research and expulsion of many a location of a, for all intents purposes, a dead deity by the name of Pazuzu.
Okay.
And that
Name I was expecting.
demon bird entity kind of vaguely looks like a crude drawing of a statue that you once saw. An older demon before elements were a constant in the world.
Ariell is going to ask Cole. Avacyn, the angel. Who was it that was slain? Was it Lamash too, or was it...
It wasn't Lamashtu wasn't slain. The angel, the woman that I felt the feeling of joy from, and then he's gonna like say bird, but then stopped, and then stopped. But before attacking the woman, it was, I'm assuming, Pazuzu. That's what it looked like.
The fuck is a Pazuzu?
A Pazuki?
Can you eat that?
No.
Can you cook it?
Do I, after hearing that name, do I recognize it?
Roll me religion with disadvantage.
Got it. That first roll wasn't very good, but we will. Oh, that second roll wasn't very good either. 13.
No, never heard of that name.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that you never heard of that name too.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
weirder
dead.
that he knows that name.
It's a dead demon that I had read up on from the libraries back in Absalom.
So, Lyra is dead.
Does Cole recognize that name?
Lyra
Ariell?
is one of the minor gods of joy and love.
I believe so, then, if that's the case. Well,
Cole, roll me
Now
a wisdom saving throw. And everybody else rolls me insight.
oh, thank God, I have advantage. Not advantage, but I have a save throw to that.
20 on Rognarv.
No,
27.
never.
16 for Ariell.
Orcdeath has a hangover 6.
West is just confused, so that's going to be a 12.
All right. As Cole continues speaking, nothing as Laz needs to roll too. Please roll.
Oh, that's a natural.
And
She is
Tabatha
in a
sent
state
you
of grief.
A 3? Oh,
Yeah.
She's in a state of grief, so that was a natural one.
yeah.
Yeah, her insight, so it would be like a 6.
Well, okay, my internet's messing up. How so? Is my
The thing is, I can't really say it out loud because
yeah.
passed.
I'm
Damn.
Are you reading the messages that I'm sending though?
I'm trying to, but
She's getting her phone up.
I'm trying to get my phone up, and my phone just died.
Okay, cool. Hey, Vic, I'm
sorry,
sending
I'm
it to you.
Remove.
Okay,
Want me to remove
here,
it?
hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Here, take my
Remove
phone.
Doing this
headphones.
again.
Yeah, I'm sending to Vic.
Take my phone.
Okay.
You look at them, then you delete them.
Okay. Okay, now I'm getting them on. Sorry, Jesus, I'm now getting them on my.
Delete!
Sorry.
Internet is fun.
Oh my god. Alright, internet.
Gosh darn technology. Rognarv, fix it.
Bram!
Orcdeath tech dude on the job.
Here's my
Ask
act.
for the router.
Did it work?
Bag of beans tech support.
Yeah.
Cole's just gonna start looking really.
Yeah, I mean, nothing just passed by. Cole's giving you a lot of information.
Just Cole's getting like really frustrated. It's like, I don't. Damn. Hell. Why me? Why me?
Why you what?
Why not?
What?
He's just gonna say that really frustrated.
I'm sorry that you feel like you're doing all the work. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had to go through my neck on the line, ask that Fey woman information on this fucking death tyrant. I put my, my sanity on the line in that library to ask information on the death tyrant.
Okay.
And he's just gonna pull at his hair,
What can I do to help?
and he's just gonna snap. Nothing. There's not really anything you can.
Then why are you complaining that you're doing all the work? That's not how this works.
See Cole storm off.
Yeah. This whole time.
Perception, everybody. Yes, Rogan?
No, just this whole time. I'm kind of listening to it, but at the same time, I'm just.
Before Cole storms off, I would take the book back.
Roll me a strength, Ariell.
Really versus Cole strength?
Just a strength.
Alright, well, that's
A strength.
solid. So it's a +3. That's a 19.
19? Okay. As you grab the book, and Cole keeps walking, and you actually get, because Cole's not a strong guy. You expected a very specific amount of force, so you just yank the book out of him. And as you do, kind of get pulled forward, and you adjust yourself to grab on and kind of resist the pull, and Cole just keeps walking, and you see yourself kind of get dragged forward.
Oh fuck! You need help? Holy
and then,
shit!
as soon as before Wes says that technically, and then you pull the book, you see an image of this woman, which you guys have successfully identified as Avacyn. As you just see this angel weeping and crying, as you have the book now in your hand, and she just looks at you, Ariell. She was supposed to love me, and then
She what?
Whoa.
she was supposed to love me.
Okay. Yeet.
Shit happens.
Hey.
And then
Well,
you have the book
then.
in your hand, and Cole, you have no idea what those thoughts are in your head. But you realize that they were.
So I
What the
see
hell just
Avacyn
happened?
look to me.
And scream that as you grab the book to you. And then when Cole's fingers are out of the book, it's almost like the incantation or charm or effect went away.
I don't even
nothing's-
know or care if Avacyn even hears me, but I'm going to just say, right as I close the book, and it appears she used you instead.
Whoa!
Oh,
As all you hear is Ariell just say, and she used you as well, and closes the book.
oh.
Used to
Hold
what
on.
now?
Maybe might drop this.
Drop the whole fucking mic.
Then drop.
Yeah, Cole's like, just kind of like fixes his hair and looks back. I am so sorry for what I just said.
As Ariell, you have the book in your hand. You start hearing and like the sounds of like ink on paper. And feel the book shake.
I'm not
It's
even
okay,
gonna read
Cole.
that shit. I'm not even gonna
Oh my
read that
god.
shit.
As
Oh,
those
more information.
writing in the book.
I ain't reading that shit right now. I'm putting that in the
So,
Ariel, come on!
he puts it in the
Come
bag
on,
of
go back
holding
in
and
the
it
house. Let's go back in the house. Read it.
goes away. As Ariell puts the book away and the sound of writing and pen hitting ink and the scribbles go away and you hear
What?
a knock.
Oh. Oh, a knock on the door? Or
Mhm.
what?
Go answer it.
Sure, Ariell, so you get up and answer it.
Hello?
We've been waiting. We're supposed to aid you on something.
Indeed, you were.
Well, we're ready when the fuck you guys are ready.
I'm almost done.
Duragar behind, full plated and armored, with javelins and pikes and axes.
I'm
Oh,
going
nice.
to go over, pick up Connor's body with the just kind of drape the winter cloak I'd given him over it. I'm gonna carry it past the Duragar, go to the river, see if I can find like a plank of wood or something, and just kind of set him on top of it and push it off into the lava river, and kind of as a burial type deal.
You hear some of Duragar speaking. Alright. I'll get that done for you. And grabs it and you see that another Duragar goes and grabs a plank of wood. Like you instructed, and the deed gets carried on. Like
Cool,
you
cool.
instructed.
And I'll be ready to go. Let's go
Alright,
build
well,
this.
hold on. Rognarv, you ready?
Just one more thing.
Wakey wakey.
And then I do have our roleplay.
As you
We
see
got
some
front.
mundane boots, but as soon as his hand kind of lets him go, you see the boots just float an
They
inch
sneaker
above
to
of his
sneak.
hand.
Wes is gonna like panic yell and like slap him. Shoes aren't supposed to do that.
Stop it.
As the
It's my
boots kind of just fall to the ground and like 2 inches above it, just
What the fuck is that?
It's my
I'll
shit.
just look again. I'm like,
It's wonderful. I'm gonna wear them, and
Shoes aren't
Yeah.
supposed to move without your feet.
I'll spend an hour to attune to that. And
all right. As you spend an hour to attune to boots of flying.
well, yeah,
Boots of
we're
levitation.
gonna like when we travel or something like that. We'll like
Okay. As you guys get prepared, the spells have been casted. Please mark those down since the new day has started. And
yeah, I
your-
did use spells, so right now I have spells that I use.
Yeah, I'm good on spell slots.
I used a level 2 and a level 3 spell for that little small encounter with the hag.
oh, there it is.
as as Laz kind of gets up at the end and kind of sees what's happening with Connor, and you all barely hear her whisper, "I guess another one died. Everyone
Yeah.
keeps dying."
I was too late again.
She kind of gets her harp, puts it in the back, gets her rapier and looks at it and makes sure that all her weapons are attuned, and tightens her armor and her leather vest. And as we're about to head out, and when you see 12 really hefty armored Duragar, thick beards.
Are they wearing
And,
that masterwork armor?
They're all
or-
wearing masterwork except for
Okay.
one.
Oh, what about
Except for one? Is he wearing like just normal armor?
You'll see.
Okay.
Rifanas, is she awake? Alright, I guess I'm carrying her.
As you kind of you hesitate a little bit to make sure that she's breathing. She feels warm. She's definitely breathing. Kind of place her back, like a kid who is exhausted from playing out in the park and just falls asleep wherever their mom is carrying them. You gotta just place her on your back.
I'm gonna look at West. You wanna put her on top of Rum?
I don't know how comfortable Braum would be. Like, no offense, Braum, but like she's
Like, I'm always riding Braum like a horse.
yeah.
Just FYI.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but West
All
is thinking about her
135
comfort
of
level.
me.
I
Very, very light Braum.
I think I'll hold on to her for now. I'll let you know when I get tired.
Do you want to ride on Braum?
No, I'm fine. I just let me do this.
As you see a much thinner, skinnier Duragar. The rest not wearing any plates at all. Barely wearing any leathers. See that he has a fine-tuned hat that kind of like peeks around, almost like a jester's hat, but with no theatricality to it. Just kind of like leather flapping over. As he approaches with his like really thin beard. So, where are you heading? Apparently, if I've been spying correctly on you, you don't have a destination. Well, a way to get to your destination. If you just say the lower dark, I can throw you down the well and you'll find the lower dark. But
We're looking for the tyrant.
heading? Nah.
Cole just being like, we're here to take care of this death curse.
Yeah, we're gonna
yes.
fix it.
A map?
I have
Yep.
one.
We have.
Oh yeah, the map.
I'll pull up the map and let him see it.
Yeah, the
From
map made
what
out
I
of
had
vellum.
drawn last time.
Well, if you were to follow this one, I guarantee you get lost and eaten by the dead. Crumbles it up. Because it's you. I'll be your guide.
Much appreciated.
Do you need armor? You don't look like you have armor.
I don't like armor.
Is it
That's fair. I don't either.
Cole's gonna look. Can Cole?
One more time? All I heard was you're gonna look.
Cole's looking at that Duragar, and he's gonna just curiously reach into his bag and be like, "Then, if you don't mind," and he's gonna hold out a silver piece.
A what?
Okay.
A silver piece.
Silver piece.
You see him, he's laughs. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. Extends his hand.
Cole, drop it in.
You see
Oh! Oh!
kind of throws it back at you. You see his face is ripples.
Oh.
Does Cole know what that
Cole knows what that is. He kind of just winks at you.
God.
Cole.
I was like, oh, that's like me. Look at this. I'm gonna show my cloak, my elven cloak. I'm just gonna go like that.
don't recall ever
Hey,
meeting
it
one.
shimmers.
West will clap for Rognarv.
But yeah, Cole would say, I don't ever recall ever meeting one. And again, I may have never encountered one if I would have known.
I guarantee all of you have met my kind.
I try not to judge.
Shall we?
Sure. Let's go.
And with that,
I'll need to see you later. I'm gonna look at my book.
rations and barrels of water casted to each one person individually. These, well, Duragar and a entity
And a Duragar.
and a Duragar, quote unquote, are going to travel with you guys to the lower dark.
Hmm.
And with that, we're gonna end tonight's game.
Oh,
Hey!
that was pretty good.
Nice.
That was a lot
That was
of.
really entertaining. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was some juicy stuff.
That's all you.
That's a lot of nice juicy steak that just happened. Chef kiss.
But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please
Yes.
be
Thank
positive and
you.
kind to one another. World is crazy. But yeah, all right. Adios, everyone. Please be safe. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.